Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter, Toxicity. In our last episode, we finally got or the rest of this area cleaned up, or basically cleaned up. I think we still have some stuff collection to do here, which is good because we also have some, we have to wait about 5 minutes for the bugs to arrive so that we can set up the things that need the bugs. I want to go back outside and grab some water. And then we'll go over to the area we're cleaning up and do some stuff collection there. And then I think from that, what do I want to do next? I've been given a few hints about this structure here, and it sounds like I want to go to it, but that we won't be able to stay very long. At some point, we need to go back into the tunnel, and we also need to go over here. And this looks like rock here, so we'll probably, once we get this part cleared, we'll have to go this way along more tram tracks. Interesting. To continue out and about. We also should come down here and just clean this up since it's a singular one, just kind of standing alone there. So let's go do this. Yep, inventory is in a good place. Until we have oxygen recovery, I think I'm going to keep the truck on me just for that alone. I really don't need it. Otherwise, that is. So let's just zip around here, hopefully zip around here, and clean this up. We've gotten 40% of this water cleaned now. Zipping around here for uranium, spores, and also oxygen stuffs and things. Once we get the bugs in, then we can do some construction, and then we can go maybe down to that toxic area around the iron, or go into the large structure to see what it's all about. I thought I saw two of them, and then I didn't see the other one. And then we can see what that's all about, at least initially, and then, you know, going from there. As I mentioned, that it sounds like we won't be able to stay for very long. And I'm going to wait and tell you why we can't stay very long from when I experience it, since it was already, in a way, spoiled for me, but not entirely. So. Box there, there's uranium here. Box there. And nothing down there by that water. I'm guessing they were sucking the water out of these spots for some reason or other. Oh, there's uranium down here in the water. Underwater exploration. Not my favorite thing to do in the world. Just because it's a pain. Ooh! Except that that's a good reason to go underwater. I'll take that. Is that yet another type of effigy? That would be nice. Good reason to go underwater. Uh-huh. It looks like a pretty cool structure. And there's another tram that got hosed there. I'm sure we can explore that for some stuff. But I think we're done here. Probably. So let's go back, see if the bugs are here yet. They may or may not be. I don't think it's been long enough yet. Unfortunately, I would like for it to have been long enough. But we also need to do a little bit of cleanup. I didn't do any cleanup off camera because I'm lazy. But we'll take this and that and this, and we'll put this and that. This, that, this, that, this, that, this. Well, maybe not all that. This, that, this, that, this, those, these, the other things. And that effigy goes over here. No, we already had one of those. That's the... No, it's different. It is different. It is different. Nice. Alright, let's go in here. You and you. That was convenient. Exactly enough. The fertilizer should hopefully be working properly now. Slowly, but properly. We'll get the farms going up here in a bit. I wish we had an alert for when that thing returned. Like we have the Terra tokens being sold alert. Actually, I should eat one of these. And, let's go with iridium and all of these seeds that we don't really need for right now. I will take a look at this, and then I will take an armful of that. We'll get rid of all these seeds here. And then we can do some rods. That'll do for now. And then these plants. That means I need storage, which means I need... Nope, down here. Super alloys and a circuit. Circuit. Also use some of those rockets to build... That one's full too? It is full. Let's do... use some of those rockets to build more bots too. Probably not a bad idea. This will be low plant seeds. And this will be medium. So we want to take out... Well, let's just start this. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 kinds in here. I'm going to move 3 of them over here. So that'll be... this one, that one, and this one. And same thing there. Wait, fit them all? Oop, not you. Not you. Here, please. Please. And then we'll take the blue and lower out of here. And add in the white here. We'll take the white out of here and put the golden in there. The whites won't fit in here, though. So I'm going to leave the whites here, too. Since this is now full. That's okay. We'll sort that out further later. I wanted to take a look at this, too. Purified water, too, is still packed. Purification capsules are abundant. Iron dioxide is full. Microplastics is full. Toxins are full. Why did I turn all these off? Plastic needs to get turned back on again. I know why I turned them off. Do that, please. Purification capsules there, too. Purified water there, too. And then we also want more of... Not that we need them, but more purification capsules made. Alright, that'll take care of those things. I could set up an iridium rod crafter here. To clean up some of those iridium rods we have in abundance as well. Might not be a bad idea. Also kind of just filibustering for that return. Alright, here we go. So all of this means what? Well, it means a couple of silk generators, which I think we had them in this corner in the other bases. We can put them in there again. But we need zeolite, water, and oxygen. We'll do that in a moment. I also want to use the bees to make beehives first. Rebark, tier 2 fertilizer, bioplastic. Well, you know what, Wally? Why don't you just pin this? And then I also want to make next first. The reason I want beehives is they'll generate more bees. The next first, I want to have some of these too. So let's see, not that, but this bioplastic. Let's do like 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. If I have the tier 2 fertilizer, yeah, 2, 3, 4. Why don't we just grab 1, 2, 3, 4 more for 4 thingies? Tree bark is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. Purple mutagen. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think bacteria we're gonna have to make by breaking down mutagen. Yeah. Do that, and then we're gonna need 4 algae, which I will grab. We also need a bunch of water too. All right. Well, let's break these down. Oh, not those. Oopsie. I gotta go get another tier 2 mutagen. Oh well. Got a piece of honey. Sweet. That goes in here. Let's see. Sulfur. This. Right. Oh, nope, not those. Well, you can have 1, 2, 3 of those. Yep. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I just need 1 more. Here 2 mutagen for that. This and that, please. Get the bees going first, though, and then we'll come back for the other stuff for the things. Bees. I'm going to put them over here with the flowers for logic reasons. Let's see, you. Apply all. It's a miner. All right, and then we'll do some water and some algae. Or, yeah. And we'll do some of these other things. We'll put them elsewhere, though. Drink. Oh, let's see. We could put them over here. Sure. They're pretty barren, but we'll put ecosystems down. I don't want to go too far away, though. Oh, hey, look, there's some, whatchamacallit there. How did I miss those earlier? Spores. Let's grab those up. This needs to be supplying all. Lowest priority. They're just going to supply whatever. I'm going to have to set up boxes for all of the butterflies. I will do. Definitely remember to do that. I have the list, my notes from the other bases. I missed a box there too. Where the hell is this at? Oh, maybe we didn't come this far over. Bet you we didn't. That's probably why. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we didn't come all the way this far over yet. That's why. I'll leave it alone then for now. Because we did this bit over here. And this bit over here, but we didn't go up into this yet. We kind of went along this edge. So we do need to go up into there. Time soon. Okay. So then I think we can go out and do some more goo cleanup. Let's see, dump chest. What did I want the rares for? Later, I think. Those we need to deal with, though. And then we need more bees. Let me do... Let's do some of those boxes, actually. Let me pull up that list. So we need to have small boxes for silkworm, bee, penga, galaxy, chevron, liani, azure, abstreus, empalio, amel, and fancy. If I click each one that I wasn't paying attention to, then that should work. I'm going to take these all down because we're going to plant these, and we're obviously not using them yet anyways. We're going to replant them as it is, so we'll just take them all down, and we'll plant them again soon as, you know, the other things. You guys are at 40%. Yeah, let's just do it. That'll mean we aren't making, whatchamacallit, but that's okay. They have plenty now. Let's go into here, and, this. And those seeds I may just keep. I'll take that down too, and then again, the dumping of the things. There. Now let's put up the silk generators, which I need to mark what they need. Zeolite, water, and oxygen. The zeolite times 2. Water and oxygen are both far into the building. Well, room. Here the autocrafter's firing off still. Probably the toxic stuff ones. These don't snap to grid. Interesting. Okay. There and there. These will supply all. They're miners. And then we can just do a bunch of boxes. Little boxes. Someone else asked me, can I build something? But I don't remember what the something was in the chat. Yesterday's episode. Oh, this. Not till 45 giga Ti. So it's quite a bit off. We are at 2. Yeah, so we can't collect those yet. I want to do these a little bit differenter. We'll do the silk and the bees here. Okay, I don't know why that one was conflicting, but that one wasn't. But this will be silkworm. This will be B. 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 And then I think I'm going to turn the boxes and make them go this way. See, that one's not conflicting either. Oh. Turn the boxes and make them go this way. Again, with one space in between each pair. And come out by like that far to start with, maybe. And then we'll go here. Get smart there and do those in same pair, similar pairs like this. That one conflicting. It's weird, but I'm putting it down there anyway. That's 8. I needed 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. I have one left. Okay. Let's start with these though. This will be Penga. So I'm gonna take. Yeah, I'm not gonna put the word larva in all of them. B Azure. Penga. There's Penga. This one here. Galaxy. One's blue. Not that blue, but this blue. Yep. This one here. Chevron. Green. This one here is Liani. That's pink. That's crazy that I remember these still. Wait, is it? Yeah, there it is. Thought so. And then we have Azure. That one would also be blue. That one's a little more obvious. And then we have Abstreus, which I think is the blue-pink one. Yep. And then we have Empalio, which is red. And then we have Amel. I don't remember what Amel is. I think we need Leos too. I think Amel. And then we have Fancy, which is we'll see which ones we have left over once we build all this here. This is Fancy. And if we need to build one more, we can. Because that's how this works. Fancy is fancy looking. No, I don't know. There it is. Yellow. Okay. How many bees did we get? Quite a few. I mean, we started with some number of them. That's 8, though, which means that's 4 farms. Right? Not those farms, but these farms. Yes. Do we have enough for 4 bioplastic? We do not. Okay, we can do 3 farms. 3 of these. Bioplastic is made from mushrooms and something else. We could probably make it now. I'm not positive though. Let's go take a look at what that costs to make. 2, 3 of these. We'll do this part first. I need to, let's see, go on the roof. Up, up, up. There you go. These are the ones that are a little bit bigger, so they hang off the roof a bit. But what I want to do is put the center one down centered. Because it's called center for a reason. And then they lock, snap into that one, and I didn't hold down control again. So it should be hanging off about the same amount. That's pretty good. Not perfect, but I think that's good enough for government work. Take that one down and put another one up over here. And we'll do both of the eggplants first. Because those are needing, whoa, hello. Those are needing to be used right now in crafting. So we'll do those 2. And then I think maybe we'll do one of the mushrooms. Because if we're going to do bioplastic, we're going to need mushrooms. So let's do, you go here. You go here. You go here. And then bioplastic, because I'm still okay on food. We keep finding food, and I can always eat these squashes and beans and things if we need to. But I keep finding food, so I think we're okay. Let's do an auto crafter. I guess I gotta get the stuff for an auto crafter. Osmium and super alloy rod. There. Up. And then I want to put this in. Which I think I should put it where that tungsten rod probably shouldn't actually be there. But I'm going to put it right here. I may end up switching these around later, but this will be fine for now. And what does this take? Since I don't remember what the recipe is. Silicon and water. Okay, we do have all those things. Let's supply everything normal. And that should get picked up. It does. Okay, good. So we have the bioplastic now. I could do the fourth one, I guess. So let's do the fourth one, and we'll do it as, I don't know. Let's see, bees, fertilizers. We'll do it as something. Let's do it as beans. Where's my bean seeds? Oh, the bean seeds got picked up over here. There? Yeah. Because it's not full yet. The other ones are full. Put this one in. Come on, up we go. There we go. This one in right here. No, that's not how you plant seeds, Molly. There you go. Okay. That'll do. Well enough anyway. So let's get a drink. Hydrate IRL, hydrate in-game. Teleport out to our teleporter and head down into the dome building thingy and see what that lets us do. Also, I want to check this water. We're done, actually. Well, in that case, I will pick these up. And, take them with us. We'll put the teleporter back down again. Won't be a big deal. Come over here. Oh, that was weird. Come over here and take a look at this wrecked railing on our way in, because I suspect, and would be somewhat correct in my suspicions, that we do have some things to loot here. And that, I'm sure, is probably empty way up there, but here... Nice. Okay. Okay, up the fallen track we go. And into the car. I can sit here. Look at me. I can sit here. And it teleported me out. Uh-huh. Ooh. There. Okay. Up again. There's way rid of these cylinders now that I realized that I was missing rockets before. The white cylinders, specifically. Alright, so that was that. Was that anything else outside here? Doesn't look like it. So, we can go inside. Actually, we should go over here and check this out. Same kind of thing as the others. It's just an access point. It's fine. We can go inside. There is a bunch of goo in here, which we had to expect. There we go. So let's take this back outside. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. Felt like it was going a long way. A lot longer away. Put this down on the track. Not likely to see a train here anytime soon. And we'll just go here and do this. Sort. Lots and lots and lots of goodies. All right. In we go. There's... Oh, that's an elevator, maybe. Interesting. All right, we'll experiment with that later while I get the cleanup work in here. 74 here, not bad. And then we can explore around. Looks like it's basically like a train terminal here. A tram terminal, I guess. Depending on your word proclivities. This is taking us down. I think there's more up. Yeah, let's do the up here first parts. Up here first parts. Chest, step over. Yeah, there's elevators here. Okay. Makes some sense then. Trees growing up through this place. Insane, completely logical. Okay, I think that's upstairs clear now. That tram goes nowhere. Goes out where we were. Yeah, so this is definitely some sort of a tram hub here. And there's one there that looks like we might be able to use it. And that goes down this way. And there's one here that looks like we might be able to use it. And that's the one that goes this way. So that's good. But I don't want to stay in here too long unprotected. Keep moving. A little bit more goo over here. Aluminum scrap here. Is that everything upstairs now, for real? This is the ramp down, or is there another ramp down? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. Did I just miss the ramp down again? Yep, I did. There's that out there, whatever that's for. It looks like it could be communications. They could also be like defensive somethings, towers. Is the zone clear here? Nope. All right. More elevator buttons. Must be going down there. There's a zone clear. That's a long tunnel. Explore that in a little while. Looking for more mess. Where's the last 25 messes? Maybe this is what I was being hinted at. That they're inaccessible. Because, yeah, it's all down there. Can we use these elevators? But we should also get out of here. Running low on oxygen. Probably nearly full inventory-wise. And, poison's at half, so probably not a bad idea to clear out for a moment. Back to our teleporter here. Empty out our inventory. Get healed up, get aired up, get maybe watered up too. Gone with you. Maybe get fooded up too. Ooh, those weren't there before, right? Or am I just losing my memory? Probably the latter. Because we are in vegetation. Well, no, it could have just spawned, because they could be spawning during the vegetation phase. That, please. And let's go take another quick look there. That might be what I was kind of being hinted at, is that we cannot go further down to get to the rest of the goo. In which case, I will probably leave this upper collection alone until we can be in here safely. Although we can presumably use the trams. Let's see. There were elevators here. Can I push this button? Oh, no, I can go down there. Okay. Whether that takes me to where the goo is or not, though, remains to be seen. Oh, yeah, here's the goo. And some spores, too. Oh, these are big spores, though. Yeah, we can't pick up the big ones, only the little ones. Okay, good. Ooh, look at the field of mushrooms over there, too. Boxes there. I suppose I could probably autocraft some more purification gel to consolidate some of our mushrooms and other things. Because I could come down here. It was heavily implied that I wouldn't be able to, but maybe there's more to go into here that I still won't be able to do. And you need... Oh, we'll read that later. We'll read that later. It's too long-winded for me to read. That's a water bottle. Well, we're still getting poison. It's too long for me to read. But we're almost done with the poison now, so that's good. Then we can explore. Four more right in here. Well, toxin, not poison. And it's clear. Okay, so we came down, I think here, right? Yeah, this elevator. This is the return the elevator button. I should go up and get my teleporter and bring it with me. Let's read this now. Since this planet has no natural water cycle, we shouldn't have any problems with infiltration, as so often happens. To be on the safe side, we have nevertheless installed a filtration system. All we need to do is place a few purification fuses to drain the crevice and its cavities if there is ever a problem. So we need a purification fuse for this, which we do have some. We should go and get those. That, I guess. A few boxes here, but I really don't have room for them, so I think I will just take the elevator up and go get the teleporter and come back and do some cleanup here. So I think this is what I was told, that we can't get further down here, but apparently we can. Whether that was because something was changed in the game. There we are. Something was changed in the game to where maybe during the beta period they didn't allow it and now they do, or something along that line, or I don't know, incorrect interpretation or information, or I've continued further either TI wise or purification wise than was expected at this point in arriving at that thing. Could be any of those or something else entirely, I suppose. This, that. Goodbye. There, and that. I think we're good otherwise, so let's go back. Oh, purification fuse, right. Durr. Fuses. Purification fuse. I think we only need the one. I'm gonna go ahead and take all three. Just so I have them in my pocket. And down we go. Hydrate. Take you with me. Can I just jump? We get out there? I had better not. Go the safe route. We can also clean up these boxes that are here on this level and whatnot on this level. That wouldn't hurt while we're here, because, well, we're going to come back out with the teleporter anyway. Although this would be probably a good spot to put down a teleporter permanently. I would think. Aluminum. Not that I need the aluminum, but the super alloy doesn't hurt. And is that all that's here on this level that I wanted to loot? It looks to be so. Unless there was something up on any of these platforms. Yeah, that platform goes nowhere. They must not... it either got sheared away and it's, you know, the rest of it got sheared away, and it's completely gone, or they never actually completed building it. I'm going to be interested to see if we can get into these buildings from the outside. Platform here is overgrown with these weird plant thingies. And that one goes nowhere, but that's the area we need to clean in the near future, which is like a neat little oasis there if it wasn't poisoned with goo. And you guys have really mangled that up. Are these anything? These are just support struts, I guess? Uh-huh. This one here is the one that goes off into the southwest distance. Inside, we do have a storage box that's permanent to us. And we can obviously use it to transport goods if we so choose. And then this one here is the one that goes off into the west-northwest kind of area. And the same thing goes here. Unless these vines are blocking us somehow. I guess they could be. Let's see. Let's go down the ramp again. I wanted to look, but I can't really see straight down easily. Go through there. That gets us into one of those buildings. But maybe we can access them from the outside too. I don't know. Here. You are metal. Open. You are aluminum. Metal. These boxes. Anything? Nope. Okay, good. Metal. Lag. Crane here. Metal electronics, storage doesn't open. Stuff, things, here we are. And I'm full now. And let's go to, teleporter. Everything but the purification fuses. And, unless I pick something else up that's interesting, but doesn't look like it. So we'll say that I didn't go with that idea. Be here for a moment. I see these two boxes and these two boxes. Uh-huh. And I'm basically full again, which I figured I would be. So let's go back and dump this stuff off again. Thank you, bots. Clean it up. There we go. So the question becomes... Oh, we have this here to clean up. Okay, no, yes. Ooh. Makes food. Oxygen. Yes. Elevator, go down. There. So this elevator probably doesn't work. Just guessing. And that's the other one that was downstairs that didn't look like it was going to work there either. Ooh, that's a perfect cleanup there. Metal, electronics, metal. We're back to this point. Now we came up through here, and that was the elevator we took down. The other one on the other side doesn't work. Makes sense because it doesn't look like it works from down below. So let's put the teleporter down here somewhere. And go back and dump our inventory once again. Plants are full already. Thanks. Get a couple more of them. Or another storage of them, I think. Take this aluminum. Keep going here. Actually, some of these seeds can go too. I can definitely take these ones. I can take some of these and some of these. That many? Yeah. Read that stuff. Deliver it for shredding. Suit. Yeah, I should. Yeah. I need boxes for the larvae. They gotta go upstairs, though, because they gotta be in range of auto-crafters. let me take these and these out and put them into here manually. And we'll go ahead and grab a snack while we're here. Gulp. And a drink. Yeah, there's definitely growth going on here. Glad I didn't build my base in the middle of a tree. Okay, and here. Now the question becomes, do we ride the elevator back down, or do we go down this gigantic long tube into wherever this goes? Still more poison here. Toxins. Metal, electronics, aluminum. And this takes us outside in the back here. Interesting. So that's what those buildings are for. We have this osmium and tungsten around. Going to see if any of these are open. They are not. Somebody did a poor job at building this. Definitely. Didn't even bother to panel it all in to make it inaccessible. There were critters here. It would be small wonder that they didn't, you know, move in and tear stuff apart. Raccoons or something, you know? Even squirrels. Right, so there's not anything down there. There's gonna be more osmium over there, presumably, or at least it's a mineable spot. Whether it's a collectible spot is, you know, who knows. So this is one of those buildings. Can we? That one was open. Nothing in it. Okay. Did I already look in there? Was there aluminum in there? I wanted, though, to come around and see if there's anything or any way of getting into these other buildings on these other sides. It appears to be no. We can't even see through the glass on these ones. Unlike the ships in... on Prime, the one in the desert, you can cheese your way into it. We may be able to cheese our way into this. Let me see here. Yeah, maybe. The way to choose your way into these, by the way, including that big ship in the desert on Prime, is to get underneath where you can get possibly into it, and then F4 into the building. See what it looks like on the inside. But in this case, it looks like nothing on the inside, so. Alright. That's how you choose your way in. Just maybe come over here and look at this other one. Same answer? I think so. There's definitely more... Stand out here a little bit. Down upon the precipice here. Definitely more down there that we might be able to get out into once we ride the elevator down. Not sure at this point, though. And so I'm going to probably say those other buildings are also just as inaccessible as these ones. But we can go look. Because they could surprise us with a randomly accessible one. Besides the one that has the tunnel attached to it, of course. That is, looks like it's meant to be an exit. Although I do need some oxygen. Do this. And then we kind of get into this weird green rock. Could be copper rich. Could just be weird and green. There should be an osmium mining site here? Really? That's the tunnel that goes down into... Ooh. Boys. Thank you. Neat. Definitely coming back for that. I don't want to move that way yet, but neat. Here's the other poison area, probably from this one. Maybe. There isn't another one over here. There's... Those four are all kind of close at hand. Interesting. Can I get back up here onto this rock? And then onto that... crack. And back into here. Instead of going into that way, I guess. Because I could have done that too. Go back down. And we'll take the elevator down. Right here. These big ones are still here. Which is interesting too. Here. Where does that one go? Teleporter. Let's go down further. Do a quick dump off here. Maybe that's where I can't go any further. I betcha. No, it's going to let me go down under the water. That may not be the best idea right now, but there's definitely still some goo to clean down here. Let's go back up for a minute. I have a suspicion. And we'll see if my suspicion is correct before we proceed further. And that suspicion is, if I put one of these in here, the water drains. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Because that's kind of what it implied on the screen. Okay, that's all the further it goes down. So we probably have to... There's probably more of these that are sort of like serve as little like pumps along the way. Ooh, there's a... Good. That's the other elevator up to the surface level. That is slightly blocked on both the upper and the lower. Slightly. Here we go. You. And you. That must be another elevator down to the lower, which is also blocked at that end. And then we're back here where we came down. So we can go back over here down this elevator. Yes, there wasn't anything in the middle here, I don't think. So, let's go down now, not in the water. Although I won't be able to put my teleporter here because we're in the poison zone, I think. I will, sort of. Let's do this and that. Just cheated a little bit, but not excessively. And we have this toxic mess down here to clean up. That piece is clear. There are 35 of them here. Lots of boxes and crates and things here. This one needs 2 purification capsules to get lower. And that goes off into who knows where, but there's some aluminum scrap there to pick up. At least I'm guessing that's what that means by there being 2 icons there. We can come over here and clean this mess up, though. Inventory full. Alright, teleporter. Back here. Ugh. That mess. Yeah, we need to automate some of those because all of these things full again. This and this. Oh, I need another crafter. That's right, I took it down to move it. 2 osmium. And a super alloy rod. Gravy. Water would be good. And actually, looking at the time, I think we should end here. Dome Phase 1, or Part 1, or, upper levels is done. We'll need to continue down as far as we can get with the purification fuses we have. And then we can go down to where the iron mine is down there in the southeast. Get that cleared. We could clear here. We could clear the tunnel, or we could work or we could work our way into this western peninsula over here. If you have any thoughts, preferences, whatever, in terms of which ones we do first, let me know in the chat, the comments, or come to Discord and chat with me about the game there. And we can see how far we get in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.